Hello everybody, my name is Kaka. I am 9 years old. Today I'll tell you about my book, How We Make Products. Making products by hand. About 200 years ago, there weren't many factories or machines, and people made many products by hand. Today, some people still make products by hand. They use tools to make products like chairs, clocks, jewelry, and musical instruments. It takes years to learn how to make these things. People make guitars from wood. They cut thin pieces of wood to make the front and back of the guitar. To make the sides, they put long, thin pieces of wood in water. Then they use hot tools to make the wood the right shape for the side. They fix these pieces together with glue. Later they make the neck of the guitar and they put the string on it. We make clothes from lots of different materials like wool and cotton. To make jeans, people use cotton fabric. They cut the fabric into different shapes for pieces of jeans, like legs and pockets. They use the sewing machine to sew these pieces together. Then they sew buttons and a zipper on the front of the jeans. People use wool to make clothes like hats or sweater. At home, some people use wool and knitting needles to knit clothes. They knit different pieces of the closet, like the arms, the front, and the back. Then they sew the pieces together. In factories, people use knitting machine to knit clothes. Plastic products. We make lots of products from plastic, like bottles and toys. To make a plastic product, machine put hot plastic in a mold. Then the plastic is the same shape as the mold. To make some products like bottles, machines also blow air into the mold. To make a new plastic product like the toy, people draw it and then make a model of it. In factories, people use the model to make a mold for each part of the toy. Machines put hot plastic in the mold to make plastic parts. People or machines fix the parts together and they paint the toys. Then the toys go to stores. Cars. To make the cars, people use a metal called steel to make a strong chassis. People also use steel to make big ships. For the outside of the car. Then robots fix the outside of the chassis. The conveyor moves the chassis around the car factory, and many people fix many parts of the chassis. Later, all the machines paint the car. Then people fix all the parts of the car, like engine, doors, wheel, and seats for people to sit on. There are about 35,000 of parts in a car. Food. Do you like noodles or chocolate? Do you know how people make this food? People make noodles from grains like rice or wheat. To make rice noodles, people grind rice into flour. Then they mix flour with water to make dough. In factories, machines push dough through holes to make noodles. Some people make noodles by hand. They pull the dough between their fingers. To make chocolates, people take seed pods from cacao tree and leave them in the sun. Then they throw away the outside and keep the seed. Machines grind and heat the seeds, and then the seed become a liquid. Then people cook this liquid with sugar and sometimes milk. They put the liquid in a mold to make chocolate bars. Homes. We build different homes in different ways. To build an apartment block, people make shapes for the floors and columns from long pieces of steel. Then people cut wood around the shapes, and then they put a liquid called concrete in them. Then the concrete becomes hard like stone. They take the wood away. People build walls to make the rooms in each apartment. They put wires in the wall to carry electricity, and they put pipes into walls and floors to carry water. They open fixed tiles on the floor and on the walls. In the bathroom and kitchen, they put plaster on the walls. Then they can paint the wall. Books. Many people make this book. Do you know how we make books? Another writes the words, and editor checks the words. Other people draw pictures or take photos for the book. Designers use a computer to put the words, photos, and pictures into pages. In factories, printing machines print the page on paper. They print 16 pages on one big piece of paper. Then all the machines cut the paper into pages. People used machines to fix the pages of this book together. Some people sew the pages together. Then they fix them to the cover with glue. To make computer games, people write computer programs. People also make digital characters for the game. To make a digital character, people make a drawing. Then they use a computer to make this picture into a digital skeleton made of lines. On the computers, people can move the skeleton, and they can see it from different sides. Then they add a face, clothes, and colors. Sometimes to help to make a digital character, people use machines called sensor. People wear a sensor. The sensor tells a computer how the person moves, and the computer makes a moving picture of the character. Then computers programs move the characters on the screen when people play the game. People play a new game to check it. Then they sell the game on the internet or in stores. Products in our world. When we make products, we use energy like electricity. To make one car, we use the same energy as someone watching television for 100 years. We also use materials and make waste. To make one car, we make about 28 metric tons of waste. Every day, people throw away millions of products like toys, cans, and bottles. Most waste goes to landfills. And some people throw waste in other places like rivers. This is bad for our world. It's good to recycle old products. We can use materials from old products to make new things. Like this bag, we can recycle all products like plastic bottles, metal, and clothes. At recycling centers, people sort the old products. The machines use the old products to make recycled materials. We can use these materials to make new products. Goodbye, see you next time. Thank you for watching my presentation. Goodbye.